Hi guys, it's your girl T back with your Sunday Mary Kay video. I hope you guys are having a beautiful holiday weekend. I hope you're spending it with family and loved ones and doing the most. I wanted to start with the affirmation of the day, which is every day is Christmas for us. Every day is Christmas for us. We look in the mirror and see what we want because we're beautiful. We're out here getting everything we want. We're achieving everything we want because we're tea timers. So our affirmation is every day is Christmas for us. I thought it was more than fitting today. Yes, I did straighten my hair. I needed to see how my dye job went. Normally I use 2 boxes of hair dye, but today I used 1 and I wanted to see if it was even. It looks like it came out pretty even. I'm not gonna complain. It cost me $5. So if I went to the salon, it would have cost me like $500 or $600 because I have so much hair. If you guys can't tell, it's like long. So anyways, $5, not too bad. I wanted to cover today our CC creams, and for those of you who are not familiar with what a CC cream is, it's a complexion corrector cream. So CC is just a lighter version of a foundation. It basically is for correcting little tiny imperfections on your face. Like obviously if you had deep lines or wrinkles or deeper things that you wanted to cover on your face, you would use a foundation, and you would also worry about your skincare. I think people don't give that enough credit. People think that a lot of women just think that they can cover their face with foundation when you have crater marks on your face and just really a lot of scarring and discoloration as well in your face. But the most important thing you can do for your face is take care of your skin. When you start taking care of your skin, as simple as just washing your face and using a serum for the thing that you want to improve on, it completely turns your whole game around. And then you worry about the makeup on top of that. It's basically like if you don't wash and take care of your skin before you start piling on the makeup, it's basically like putting your lipstick on without brushing your teeth in the morning. Your lipstick will look nice, but you're gonna have nasty breath underneath. Just like if you put your huge pile of bronzer foundation on top of your skin that is a disaster zone and you haven't been taking care of it, it's exactly the same thing. Your foundation's shaky, but you're piling stuff on top of it. So I just thought I'd do a little PSA in there, nothing to do with the CC creams. I notice like our CC creams are one of our best selling items. I notice a lot of teenagers wear them because their moms don't want them to wear a lot of heavy makeup, so they'll wear those just to even out their skin. They already have pretty much flawless skin, the regular teenager, but they want to just use it for the little tiny, like they might have got a pimple here, or they might have like a little discoloration here, so they use it for that. And a lot of women too who don't want to wear heavy makeup or ever feel like they have any foundation on their face, they use the CC creams because they can't tell that they're wearing makeup. I find with any of our products, our foundation, our CC cream, they're light. You're not going to feel them. I am wearing foundation under my eyes. I always do because I don't want to see the tiny little lines I have here. So I put our foundation under my eyes, which looks like this. I can't feel it. Even when I am not a big foundation person, I have pretty good skin. I don't or have not worn foundation for the majority of my life. I've always went barefaced with my skincare regime. I use this for spot checking on my face, and I am not big on having heavy foundations on. I have used other brands, which I won't name, where I definitely felt like I was wearing a mask on my face and I had to take it off after like half an hour because it really grossed me out. I can say with full confidence, our foundation and our CC creams, you can't even feel it on your face. Sometimes I forget and I'll be out in the rain, and of course if it's raining, even with a finishing spray, you sometimes, actually that's not true. When I put finishing spray on my face and it rains, nothing happens. So scrap that example. I was gonna say if I ever, my foundation I put on isn't dry yet because it takes like 2 seconds to dry. Because it's so light, I'll forget and I'll go like this and a tiny little bit of the foundation will come off and I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm wearing foundation. Anyways, I'm totally going offside here. I have already pre-swatched the CC creams on my arm, so I'm just going to show you what they look like one by one so that you can get an idea. We only had 4 colors before, and now we've gone up to 5 because the 5 colors we do have will cover everyone's skin tone. I have been to a bazillion appointments with a bazillion different skin colors, and this is absolutely true. The 5 colors that we have here includes everybody. The 4 colors we had included about 90% of the population, but we just added about a year or 2 ago Very Deep, which is for my deep dark hot cocoa mamas who are quite dark. They would use the Deep, which is a couple of shades too light for them, and it would look chalky on their skin, and I would tell them to not wear it because it looked horrible. I'm not the salesperson that tells you to buy something if it makes you look bad, because I just think that's garbage. I always tell you the truth, and I tell you if something looks good, looks bad. If the person comes and let's say they wanted to wear the color I'm wearing right now and it looked completely horrible on them, but they were like happy and they felt alive and they thought it was amazing. If they asked my opinion, I would tell them it's not my favorite. But if they didn't ask and it was making them happy, sure, do your thing. But with my poor, beautiful, dark-skinned sisters, when they're wearing color 2 shades lighter than they actually are and it makes their skin look chalky, I don't care if they want me to tell them or not. It's happening. I can't let them walk out the door like that. You look bad. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So I've swatched the colors. We're going to move this over. We're going to start with Very Light. So this is for our snowflake sisters that are very light skin tone, and this is what you are going to be using. So this Very Light is one of our absolutely hands down most popular sellers, along with the light to medium. I would say light to medium is our biggest seller. This is everybody or most people wear, is light to medium, that I've seen in the community who obviously are white. This wouldn't be for our black ladies. This is a bit of an olive undertone, like a bit of a, it has a bit of a brown undertone. So if you've got a little brown to your skin and you're light, this is the color for you. This is the medium to deep. This is the color that I am in the winter time, but in the summertime, I'm deep. So deep is obviously a lot darker, but because I'm more tanned in the summertime, I wear deep, and then in the winter I go to medium deep. But to be fair, I do combine them sometimes, and I'll just show you when I combine the 2 of them how it blends into my arm, because I have different colors on different areas of my body. If you give it 2 seconds, you'll see that it will blend to my skin color. And then we have the Very Deep, which is my saving grace now because of our beautiful dark chocolate mamas. They have a color that they can go to now. Obviously, this is way too dark for me, but now we have an option for the darker skin beauties that I see from different parts of Africa and such. So obviously you can mix them. If you look here, do you see how it's just blended so beautifully into my skin and made it look so radiant and even? That's what you can do with these colors as well. Sometimes you're going to have a combination of 2 skin or 2 colors together to make it match your skin perfectly. A lot of the times I see things are interchangeable. Like for example, the Very Light will be the perfect shade for someone, and they'll also be a perfect match to light medium. So in that situation, it would depend if they want to look darker or if they want to look lighter. Some people want to look lighter and some people want to look darker, so it would be up to them. Or they could combine the 2 to mix and match that and see if that works better for what they want in their skin. So that's our, honestly, it's so simple. It's our 5, I hope I didn't say 6 before. No, I didn't, right? 4 to 5. That's our 5 CC creams. You might think in your head you only have 5 because you see on a lot of other product lines they have like 17, 18, 19 different colors. These honestly match every single skin tone. I have been to so many different skin appointments with so many different skin tones, and at first, like, you know how when you ask Google Maps something and it takes you on this really weird roundabout that you would have never thought about, and at some point in the trip you're thinking, oh, I think I put the wrong address in, or Google doesn't know what they're talking about, and you go to like put in the address again or to redo it, and by the time you do, you get to where you're actually going and you look at your phone and you think, Google, you're always right. You always are right. That's kind of like these 5cc creams. You're gonna look at when you put 1 or 2 of them on and be like, it can't match me, it can't match me. It's kind of fun actually. You're like, it can't match me, she was wrong. And then after 2 minutes, when it blends into your skin, you're just like, whoa. It will cover your skin tone, trust me. I have been to the lightest person I've ever seen in my life's house, and I have been to the darkest person I've ever seen in my life's house. And both of them were matched with perfect color. These were my favorite things in the whole world because I am not big on heavy cake foundation. So I used to use the medium to deep to death. But now that we have our 3D foundations and they're just as light and I like the coverage better, I've switched. You can do that with makeup. You can switch. You don't have to stick to a favorite for the rest of your life. So I thought I'd just revisit those, especially because I have a lot of new followers that don't know particularly what kind of products we carry or what they do sometimes. So I thought I would re-explain the CCs because they're amazing. They're a great thing to have. And if you have any questions, as usual, comment below and like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. Obviously, we're blowing up the channel. Have a terrific Sunday. I hope you guys do the most for yourselves, because if you're not doing it, who will? And I will be back next week as usual with an inspired video when the inspiration comes up. Please let me know in the comments if there's anything particular you want me to cover, but also let me know in the comments how amazing you are, because I love hearing about how much you guys love yourselves, because we are the most important people in our lives. Have a beautiful Sunday. I love you. Bye.